Hey everyone, and welcome back to PlaycrastiNation, Population 78. Today we are playing more Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, and we're going to continue with our random hard mode since I, screwed up my... Oh, don't give me the keeper. Oh, I was hoping for Isaac. We get Maggie instead. Not a huge fan of Maggie. Let's make sure we show the seed since I stupidly forgot to do so last time. We got KENT YFX7. Obviously, Maggie starts with 1 extra HP, the Yum Heart, and is... ungodly slow. We'll see if we can use that fire to deal with most of these little bumblebee enemies, and seem to be pretty effective. So this is today is going to be a new chapter in my Binding of Isaac play. No, we're probably going to see the same old. Oh, as you can see, the same old. I shouldn't use that Yum Heart just in case we take another hit. The main goal here, or at least the main experiment, is so I'm sick currently. You may be able to tell by my voice that is even more nasally than usual, which is a pretty hard, task to meet. You may be able to tell by that. I like this. If we can get Mr. Boom from this guy, I would be... Here comes the boom. I would be down for that. It's very late at night. Oh, Mr. Boom, hello. Sorry, Yum Heart. You're okay, but you're not quite good enough. So yeah, I chugged some NyQuil because it's like about 1 a.m. and it's about time to go night. But I was like, you know what? Let's do an Isaac run before we officially call it quits tonight. While I'm on NyQuil. So the way I see this, there's 2 possibilities for what's gonna happen. Either A, I will fall asleep mid-run and you'll just hear some silence. I was hoping for small rock, but beggars can't be choosers, as someone has said somewhere. Yeah, either I'm going to fall asleep mid-run, in which case I'll have to, cut that part out. We'll resume. We'll probably end up dying along the way. Or B, my thoughts will just... Because whenever you take NyQuil, it, says on there, yo, we got Swarm Protector. No, it's Revenge Fly, not Swarm Protector. Whenever you, what am I trying to say here? See, the words are already escaping me. Whenever you take NyQuil, it always says, hey, make sure you take it right before bed. You're not supposed to stay up, because what it does is, if you actively force yourself to stay awake after taking it, I don't know why, but at least for me, maybe I'm just crazy, but it jacks with my thoughts. It sends you to some weird places, you're on some crazy LSD type stuff. That could just be me though. Maybe that's just my personal reaction. So we'll see if that's where I end up going during this run. Could make it a little more interesting at the very least. Well, yeah, we'll take some money. Would like to get up to 5 cents since Maggie, starts with so much HP to the point where I'm fine with shooting all of this poop. In fact, I'm also fine with looking for a secret room right there. Alright, I've been thwarted. Wholeheartedly. Should probably, like I said for my strategy, shoot all the fires too. You know what, we're not even gonna... Is this the room that killed us? It ended our streak that one time? Let's not think about it. Let's just be extra safe. Move the TNT from far away up. Okay, let's just... They understand. Oh, got you. And we found the secret room in the process. Actually, we found second secret room in the process. Oh, great. This room's going to be fun with Maggie's slow speed. Oh, great. Why is that guy... Oh, you've got to be... There we go. At least the smart fly will take care of all of them. What do we got here? An Algiz, a Berkano, a Perthro. We got a Hagalaz. We got a Blink Rune. We got a Berkano. Maybe this'll Yera. It's an Algiz. It's fine. We'll Hagalaz. We'll just Hagalaz this room. Maybe find some money in some of these pots. Then again, we could maybe only find spiders. That is, the other possibility that I was thinking of. Yep, we only got spiders from that, so that's a bit unfortunate. It's fine though. Not too salty about it. Now there's 2 secret room possibilities. Actually, there's 1 secret room possibility. So we'll go ahead and place our Mr. Boom there. There's actually a couple more, but this... Okay, then, you know what? I will not be thwarted, so we are going to find this secret room. Thank you so much. Let's see what's in here. Some money. 99 bombs. I got 99 bombs, but a bomb ain't one. That is totally fine. That's great. 99 bombs means, A, we can blow up anything that we want. It also means we can get flat penny from this guy, which means we're going to have keys for the rest of the game. No problem. It also means if we never get any sort of statistical upgrades, to... Whether to shot speed, not shot speed, Jesus, that's not a very good stat. And we also got our 5 cents, so it's, everything's coming up PlaycrastiNation right now. Those men just take your place inside the fire with, something. I don't really know how that Disturbed song goes, but it goes something along those lines. Like I said, bombs means we can... Alright, let's play a little better on the next floor. We've been taken, and by we I mean totally myself, but I've been playing... Oh, just made sure to make sure everything's recording this time. I've been messing that up as well. Alright, so we'll be careful here. We're gonna wanna place this right about here and run. Just cut and run. You didn't give me a spirit heart. All I wanted from you was a spirit heart. You don't understand how upset you've made me. Okay, just be careful on these guys. There's gonna be quite a few of them. Yep. Just get rid of as many as you can as quickly as possible and stay out of the range of the others. Nope. Maggie is slow, which makes her dodging a little bit more tricky than your typical character. It's okay though. I have an itchy chest. No! That should have hit me. I gotta itch the chest. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't know why. Sometimes. Oh my god. You just get these itch attacks for no reason. It could also be a result of the NyQuil. I don't know if that's a side effect. There's a lot of side effects. I mean, we can choose between having a bomb that we place every 2 rooms or a bomb that we call in like an airstrike that we call in every 2 rooms. Which is better? Probably Doctor's Remote if I'm going to be 100% honest, because it's easier to maneuver around. So that's the principle that I'm going to operate under. Again, we have enough bombs, so there's no reason not to look for secret rooms. Not there. It's okay. We can look for one here too while we're at least shooting the poop. Isn't it like a word for like? Not a word. Isn't that like a saying for like talking to someone? They say like shooting the shit, shooting the poop. And in this game, it's actually just a form of min-maxing that will acquire. Anyway, what are we talking about? Let's go in here. We can use bombs against the enemy. We're gonna want to use bombs against this enemy, which is good because we're gonna have. There you go. Just run right into that. Just run those ghosts right into that. That is exactly how you want to handle that. All right, that is exactly how you don't want to handle that. You want to throw a bomb up in there. Throw a bomb up there. That's gonna miss. Oh, we barely got him. Throw a bomb up in that bad boy. We don't need one more bomb. We'll do it the old-fashioned way for the rest of the way. And we will get our deal with the devil. We will take placenta. We got so much HP. I'd love to trade it away. And we will take everything that we got here. Wish I would have saved placenta for afterwards, obviously, because this is going to get rid of all of our whatevers. But it's okay. Some pretty good items there. Ability to fly. Obviously, my shadow not that great. And Abaddon is a really good just all-around statistics upgrade. I mean, it's a damage upgrade, but though that is like probably my favorite of these statistics. Not my favorite, but like what I would consider probably like the most essential in the game itself. We broke even in there. Actually, because we have the ability to fly, we actually came out ahead, and we found Abel in a chest. I will finish exploring the floor, but I'd like to get a move on soon. Trying to play a little bit faster. After doing that last run and finally playing, you know, a little bit quicker, I kind of, you know, I miss playing that way, you know, a little less worried about visiting every single room, trying to min-max every run, every room, you know. Kind of enjoyed the skadoodle in your boodle, especially if it's like a foregone conclusion. That was bad. Now, you know, in this case, we should probably still explore every room. We might as well blow this guy up for 5 cents, and we'd like to find our shop. Did I even find the shop on the last floor? I don't remember. But we have a shop here. Absolute will buy a 7-cent restock. A lot of batteries have been acquired. We'll take a piggy bank, and that's probably all we'll take from there. Restock is great to get early, and if we can, you know, with piggy bank, we might be able to make a lot of money work for us in the future. Also, if we can find 2 Steam sales, so it's important that we visit every single shop, and if we're lucky, we can also find a greed in just like a random room. If we can pick up the magical double Steam sale with restock, you can get every item in the game for free. I've been alluding to it for a few episodes now. You know, never really thinking it was gonna ever, you know, come to fruition. This could be the day where it fruitionizes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, who needs college tuition when you can have college fruition, am I right? Hi-yo. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm thinking mostly this NyQuil. I can already feel the energy draining from my body. So I'm feeling like mostly that's probably what's gonna happen to me instead. We'll place a bomb here, hope for a second secret room. We've found one. We have a lot of things, money being probably the most essential, and we'll kill that magical hand. Please come down, Master Hand. Thank you so much, and good night. Also, probably should have been used in Doctor's Room, but we have 8 and in bombs, so I'm not too worried. Leaving this floor at 8 minutes is not even a little bit slower. It's way slower than you'd probably want. But, you know, it's not a big deal. If I ever like go like kind of silent for a second, or I pause, I apologize. It is Super Tuesday, and as someone who's like I'm not a I'm not a poli-sci major or anything, but I am very interested in politics in general. So I've been checking on the updates all day. I'm not gonna talk about politics on this channel because although we are PlaycrastiNation, it's a nation. Maybe I should delve into politics, but for the most part, there's like two things you're not supposed to talk about on the internet: religion and politics. Even just like mentioning those words as I just did usually starts like inflamed battles in the comments section. So we're gonna avoid those inflamed comments at all costs. Yep, that's how that word is pronounced. We're gonna avoid those at all costs, and just talk about other things like Donald Trump never becoming president. That's kind of what I'd like to do. Oops, I just talked about politics. Well, anyway. So yeah, if I go quiet, if I go quiet for anywhere between 4 to 5 seconds, then I'm checking my phone for those reasons. If I go quiet for any longer than that, the NyQuil officially got me and I fell asleep. So, just something to be aware of. We also want to make sure we're visiting every secret room because you can also fight greed in there. You can also fight greed by blowing up those statues. So that's kind of what I was hoping to do there. We'll want to make sure we blow up as many of those as possible. Also use this offensively because why not? Not offensive like Donald Trump's rhetoric. Hey, let me. How many Donald Trump references? How many Donald Trump references could I make in a single video? I'd rather not think about it. I'd rather not give the man any more publicity than he's already gotten in this election cycle. Anyway, before I go, off the deep end in terms of my Trump talk, let's focus on the run in hand here. What do we have going for us? Damage seems pretty solid, I gotta admit. It's pretty good for having just Abaddon. We'll just blow this up because we can. That, for some reason, there's like a weird graphical thing with that, or maybe I'm crazy. Keys. Pretty much all consumables. No real issue to report, sir. We have plenty of keys, plenty of bombs. Money's doing just fine. With Flat Penny, we'll have keys for the rest of the game. Would love a fire rate upgrade of some sort, but also love a speed upgrade of some sort. The ability to fly is great because it lets you hide over rocks. That makes dodging easier, but having a slower speed in general... Alright, don't like that guy has a high-pitched voice. Makes me uncomfortable. Having a lower speed in general just makes it a little more difficult to dodge, so that's something we're going to want to stop. Obviously, Fear Shot from Abaddon, not my favorite status effect, but it is a status effect nonetheless. Friend Zone, Friendly Fly, that's our second fly-related item, so I believe we're one more from the Beelzebub, however that is pronounced. I'm sure it is pronounced in some way, shape, or form that I, excuse me, unnecessary roughness on the... Unnecessary offense on the roughness. Yep, that's what I was going for there. HP, doing fine. No issues. Obviously, like I said, visit the shop. Looking for greed. Going through this life looking for greed. People passing by looking for greed. A 2 of spades. Might as well pop it now. And then just continue. Pandora's box, I believe it gives us an item on this floor, so why not? Yeah, it gives us latchkey. That's fine. We're also going to get champion belt. Which I will bomb this machine for. We really don't bomb the machine too often, so I don't feel too bad about doing that. We'll get champion belt, broken hourglass, or stop glass, whatever it's called. I've been saying for 100 years I was going to finally take that item and learn how to use it. If we happen to get 15 cents on this boss fight, I'll do it. I'll tell you what. That's my promise to you. Please, airstrike, come down. Please, bomb, go in. Okay. It's okay. Get another bomb in before we can do this. I think Abel deflected that shot a different way. We'll take the wire coat hanger. In here we will get the goat head, which I will absolutely take because there were 2 black hearts next to it. Effectively costed 1 and guarantees us deal with the devils through the rest of the game. That's a pretty sweet trade-off if you ask me. And I don't want to get ahead of myself, as I often do, but I feel like this one's going pretty well, and I feel like we shouldn't, if you're worried, I would say do not be. 2 of diamonds is great to save. Strength card is interesting, but I say we take probably 2 of diamonds, and we'll pop tower card here. Probably 2 of diamonds. Strength is going to be our best resort. Cut my life into the tower card. This is my last resort. I mean the strength card. I used the tower card. That bomb is not something I'm interested in, so if it could back it the fudge up. doesn't seem to be backing the fudge up. Do I need to name more chocolate-based candies? Because I can. You got fudge, you got your truffles, you got other things. Curse of the Blind, we'll pick it up. Little Steven's psychic friend, you know, he's not the most valuable. He's never gonna win the MVP award on your team, but he's a valuable contributor every year. He's the Skip Schumacher of your team. For anyone who's not a Cardinals fan, from like 2006 to 2010, maybe when he left. So that reference will not make any sense whatsoever. But he was a player for the St. Louis Cardinals, who you know, pretty mediocre every single year, you know. But he put up his 300 average. He hit his 5 home runs. He probably drove in like 40. He was you know, pretty much your average run-of-the-mill, like average in almost every single way. I think we take Counterfeit Penny here, at least for this floor, to see if we can use that 2 of Diamonds card on this floor. What is still alive? Just one of these men. It's actually a worm and not a man, so can we get that right in the future? Yeah, we can. And we'll also be looking for the shop and hoping for it's like the first time ever I'm hoping for the greed fight. It's rare that usually you walk in there, you get the greed fight, and you're like, God dang it, Bobby. But in this case, we actually do want the greed fight. In fact, I will blow this man up with my thing. Greed fight. Oh, no greed fight. We should save our money. Save money, live better, Walmart. We should probably save our money. We're going to get the Frail, who is going to get torn up to pieces by this lovely fly that oh, he's going to be speedy. Okay, just get the fly up in his face. He's fine. Gonna get another deal with the devil. We're gonna get Mom's underwear for a range up. We'll take this item. It's empty vessel. That's actually great because we have no. I believe it gives 1 or 2 black hearts. It also will give you temporary invincibility sometimes, every now and again, just kind of popping up randomly, which is good. It also gives us the ability to fly, which we already had, so that's non-essential. But you know, overall, good item. Happy to have it. Welcome to the squad. There's the invincibility. We can run into people with our one in. We have that other little fly. Oh, this room is not fun, especially when a majority are champions. Not a fan. I was gonna say, hopefully I can get rid of a lot of them. It also gave us a decent amount of money, so please open your gob. Please just open the gob. Oh, excuse me, I call bullshit. You see what just happened there? This guy ever gonna open? He shot me without opening his mouth. That is straight horse cock. All right, sorry for the vulgar language. I was a little upset by what just transpired, but it's okay. We're gonna take our country back, Donald Trump. No, we're going to continue fighting these poops, and then leave the room, and maybe go back to the shop and buy a spirit heart, because we're down to 4.5 HP, which isn't. I wouldn't consider that low HP, but it's certainly not as good as like the 6.5 that we had coming into this floor. This guy's gonna like split into 2, correct? Split into 2 guys? Yeah, he's gonna split into 2 guys. Doesn't really matter. Maybe a secret room in that room right there, a second secret room that is, but who knows, who cares. Another problem with exploring all these rooms, like I'm exploring them to try to find these greed fights like I'm talking about, because I'd like to get the double steam sale, but if we take too long, we're not even going to be able to make it to the fight in question, to the hush fight, to be able to use these things on. So I think I will use the 2 of Diamonds card here, because why not? Why not the Pokemon? Let's go over to our shop. I'll probably buy, like I said, we have restock, so I could buy infinite spirit hearts, but nah. Also, we have Curse of the Blind on this floor, so even though this item that is there could be great, why risk it? So I'll buy 2 spirit hearts, and we'll continue. That makes me feel a lot better about survival. 17 minutes, and we have a while to go, so don't expect boss rush, and we'd have to really get carried if we wanted to make it to the hush fight. So we will go in here right off the bat. We get a bunch of spoders, which is not ideal, but also not unideal. Just kidding. It's pretty unideal. What's in here? Yeah, I'll do it. I will do it, Sonny. Okay, I will do it, Sonny Jim. Not interested. We need to make sure, since we have empty vessel, we really do not want to pick up. I can't see what kind of judgment. It's a regular judgment. I'll just blow him up, although he could have given us mapping. I feel like it's more likely that he just gives us some form of HP, which I was just about to say we don't want because we have empty vessel, and we do not want that empty vesselness to be taken away from us. Same reason I will not be picking up Bloody Penny. We don't... Bible Tract, interesting, but not quite interesting. Alright, I was hoping this small room would be like a small mini-boss fight, preferably greed, for reasons you should know by now. I've only mentioned them about 37 times. We'd like 2 Steam sales. With 2 Steam sales. Tell me, class. Let's see what the class has learned. Tell me what we can do with 2 Steam sales. All right, nobody's answering, so I don't know where to go with this. I have a professor like that in my. She teaches economics. She'll always ask the students questions, which we know the answers to. Well, most of the time we actually don't because we don't really pay attention. But you know, occasionally we know the answers to, and she'll ask for our responses. But nobody will say a darn thing because we just don't like it. Hello, crawl space. Hey, all you crawl spaces. Oh, we found a black market. That is quite interesting. And I wonder if this will have restock going for... That's Steam cell number 1. I almost feel like we have to. But how much HP do we have? I don't know how much HP we have. Alright, I'm going to play the crap out of this and hope for a bunch of blue hearts. And by a bunch, I mean at least 3, so I can feel comfortable about buying the Steam sale without us going down to like 3 hearts left. What do we got here? A Joker. Again, man, it's scary not knowing what HP you have. This is kind of boring, and it's gonna take some time to realign. But if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find that we really just would like some Spirit Hearts. You really don't get it. We've gotten like several luck ups on this. We got Magic Scab, which is a luck up, and I believe we've gotten 2. Oh, that's a good start. Thank you. I take back everything I've said about my luck. My luck is fine. Nope, we really don't want whatever that item is, or that trinket, I should say. Alright, continue. This is great. This is a great way to spend all your money. Okay, well, that's the end of that. We will take this. Again, I would like to play Magic Man over there. Alright, that guy finally decided to show up. I would love to play Mr. Magic Man. However, a little scared, a little frightened. So instead, let's go find the shop on this floor. And with the rest of our money, we could buy a bunch of Spirit Hearts. We can buy all the 7-cent items that they have. Oh, okay. I had to itch my arm hair for a second. I'm an abnormally... This is a weird thing to say. I'm an abnormally hairy human being. And that's not a phrase I've really spoken much. I literally, like, if you look at me from, like, the legs down, you would think you'd found Sasquatch. Yeah, we'll take Shielded Contact. Shielded Tears, Lost Contact, whatever you want to call it. If we can get some sort of piercing shots, these will be really, really handy. We have spectral tears. We do not have piercing shots, so if we can find some sort of spectral tears, that's gonna really make this item worth its weight in, I don't know what contact what you would say are made of. What do we got? A Volcano? Sure. We got a battery charge here, so why not launch that down there and kill some guys? Yeah, we killed some guys. We got some invincibility. That's when you just run in and you just wreck their moms. All right, now we'll go in here and see if we have a second greed fight. If we have a second greed fight, we will in fact. We have a greed fight. Please give me a Steam sale. Oh, you darked me up, you dirty something. I don't want to say anything offensive. Oh, man, a Steam sale there would have been the greatest thing ever because we would have had infinite items on the next shop that we got to, which could, you know, end up being the Hush fight if the next one had Super Greed. Now we're kind of hoping that the next one has Super Greed. So that we can get another Steam sale. There's got to be some other way we can work a Steam sale into this. You have to think. I don't know how, but some way, somehow, there... Oh, no. Some way, somehow, there has to... This, like, whole suction thing, not a huge fan. Also, I don't know how much HP we have, and I'm terrified. Because we haven't had, like, really a chance to gain any more Spirit Hearts in quite a while. And, you know, Spirit Heart's like the lifeblood of all runs that are this run. So let's just play a little more constructively, a little more carefully, I guess you could say. One could say. Alright, this guy's going to come down. Just be careful. He's going to poop out spiders once he's done. You just end them. You just end their lives. Then you hope for some Spirit Hearts. No Spirit Hearts. Lots of luck ups, though. And we are very slow. So at this rate, we will probably not even make the Hush fight. You know, the run is fine from a damage point. It's just, you know, a tears up would be ideal. We'll fight this guy. We'll see what he's got going. I think since we have this fight's gonna suck balls. Okay, that was the greatest space bar we could have possibly had for that. Okay, we're gonna take this. Okay, that is actually a great time to have a Krampus fight when you don't know how much HP you have. It's probably the best time to have a Krampus fight. Okay. We got a Magician, which I'll just pop because... Alright, we got the invincibility, which is great. Just get in there, mess him up. Yeah, he's gonna do that. It's fine. It's fine. Get him before the invincibility runs out. There you go. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about home. We get Lump of Coal, which is really good. And my nose is producing so much mucus that I don't know what to do with it, so... Think about that, my homies, as you listen to me talk. We get the Moon card. Interesting, not interesting enough. I don't really feel like going back to that one room. If that one room ended up being a mini-boss fight with a Greed, then everything is awful, and it was for naught. But instead, we will continue looking for the shop on this floor. Looking for the shop on this floor. Is it just me, or did our tiers get like much smaller once we picked up Lump of Coal? I thought it was like, I know it makes your tiers bigger over like the more distance they travel, but I didn't think it was supposed to like decrease your tier regular size that much, because that's like a significant decrease in size. Not that size matters, but in terms of tiers, you gotta think at least kind of matters. Like, really, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to like be like, my tiers are bigger than yours. Let me flaunt my Isaac masculinity. But you know, once you pick up that Polyphemus, you're pretty proud of those big tiers. You don't see a lot of guys with you know, soy milk tiers, you know what I'm saying, coming around trying to flaunt their stuff. It's just not something that happens. We'll just blow up, I think. We'll also just like blow up and also like blow up. I'd love to play that guy, but yeah, I'd love to play that guy, but we really need to keep all our spirit hearts that we can for deals with the devil, because that's you would expect at least would probably be a bigger payout for us than whenever that demon judgment came. Although I do love the syringes, and now that they've added Spun into the game, the syringes are infinitely better as items in general. We get Maggie's bow, which is going to mess up Empty Vessel, but at the very least we can go back and play this guy like I just said we wouldn't. So you gotta be happy about that, am I right? So we'll play this guy. We'll get 2 plays out of him per half heart. There seems to be HP over here, so we'll pick this up. So we're gonna lose the Empty Vessel effect. We still like already have the ability to fly, so it's not a huge deal. I guess we'll like continue going and try to find more red hearts. Oh, I almost ran right into that. Is this a secret room here? Maybe, possibly. It's not a secret room. That's fine. We need to make sure we're looking for it though, because this is an envy fight and not a greed fight. If you were wondering, you could easily tell if you're wondering, you know, for future, because it says envy and not greed. We were looking for, you know. Okay, hold on, a hermit card. Yeah, we'll just pop it, see what we got going on in here. Take quicker charge. We'll take the cheap bombs. We'll take the blue candle. We'll take charge, baby. We'll take Tear Detonator. I think we'll roll with Tear Detonator. We'll take the Nun's Habit. We'll take Chaos because it's fun as heck. Nice. Now we'll just go and continue searching along our way. Now we have you know, Tear Detonator, which is cool like that. It looks pretty dope. I don't know if it does it to Abel's tears that he shoots out as well. If it does, it's suddenly a very viable item. But right now our fire rate is not that high, so we're not getting a lot of tears on the screen at a single time. It is nice that with quicker charge, we can possibly use it more than one time in a room. That is pretty exciting. We'll just leave that key behind because I'm a bad boy. Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Leave that key behind, bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Not Minmax for you. That was a better parry than the first one. Okay. We'll continue. What was that, Yera? It is a Yera, so we'll pop the Sun card like right here, which will do some damage to these chubs. We'll get as many tears on the screen as possible, and then you just let them fly. Yeah, that's not great, if I'm going to be 100% honest. We have infinite bombs, so we should be using them. Yeah, we have infinite bombs, so just like chuck some in their mouths. That one went like right through your molars, and you chose not to eat it for some reason. I'd like to know why. That guy was very close to us. Okay, perfect, perfect. We get the left hand. I will take for the chance of becoming the Gup. The Gup. We should go back and visit the secret room because it, like I said, has a chance of being greed. Not that we have any chance of beating the next 2 floors in 2 minutes. But you never know when you're gonna go. You never shine if you don't glow. We should at least check it out, and we should also check out these. Check out these nuts. We should check out these spirit hearts. We should also open these, because 4 red chest equals possibility of guppy. Glad I was gonna use the arrow on these. Glad I didn't. You know, it could have just as easily worked out though. Yarrow, whenever you use it, if you use it on a chest that has an item in it, it will give you another chest with a different item, but it just doubles whatever was in the chest. So all of those payouts, we would have just gotten the same thing but double. And so, you know, you would have expected to see 2 bombs that follow you, 2 chests with the 4, no, whatever. Nothing good is basically what I'm trying to say. And we'll also look for the secret room here. Give me greed. Give me fuel. Give me fire. Give me that which I desire. What I desired was greed. You gave me not greed. It's fine. We'll just we'll go to the boss fight now. I don't think we've already fought the mini boss. There's no other possible way that greed could appear on this floor. So it's over. Chris Dodger was famous for saying it's not over, and that he would try to do it right this time around. However, oh, how did that guy blow up? I don't know how that man blew up, but I feel kind of bad about it. I wish I was not in this room right now, not gonna lie. Very much wish I was. Oh, he's suctioning me in. Okay. Again, using bombs in this room is obnoxious because you can blow these things up and they'll create 1,000 skulls, as he has. Charge Baby just gave us a nice little effect there of freezing them, but alright, come on, just get him. Just get him. After we finish everybody off in this room, then I'll place some bombs. Just kidding, I placed a bomb already. See if it works out for us. What do we got? We got a magician card, we got a death card. Looking for, I don't really know what I'm looking for in, I mean, I'm looking for black hearts, obviously. You're always looking for black hearts. Anything else? Yeah, we'll just take the black hearts and we'll fight the boss. Yep. Seems like a best course of action if you had to ask me. And if you, not a fan of that, if you had to ask me, then I would say you got your priorities wrong, because I'm the last person you should be asking about you know, Binding of Isaac stuff. Unless you're interested in getting into the Binding of Isaac, in which case, you know, I feel like I could be a genuine source of information for you, buddy. For a while, I was considering actually starting a, like, what would you call it, like a tutorial type of series for the Binding of Isaac, just for anybody who's interested, you know, teaching, like, the basics of the game, tackling, oh god, 10 bombs. We already have 99, so I really don't see the benefit. The only benefit I do see is we would go back to Empty Vessel and Permanent Polaroid Invincibility, so I'll take it, even though it literally is just getting rid of a red heart for no reason, because we had max bombs. We also had infinite bombs, so just extra reason to not take it, but I've taken it anyway. Obviously, we'll do all of these because we have the left hand. We get the wafer. Forgot everything is randomized, so these are not necessarily going to contain guppy items. Interesting. What a strange world we're living in. However, I don't really care how strange it is because it gave us the wafer, which is ballin'. Especially at this is like the exact point in the game where you'd like to acquire the wafer, and the game was like, here you go, you have acquired said wafer. None of the vanilla variety, but you know, again, this is why I hyped it up early on about the getting 99 bombs. It's great that if you had low damage, you can use bombs on enemies and they'll just die, which is what we should be doing. Who's this last one going to be? I can't remember. It like spawns over here. Alright, apparently that was the 3rd enemy in the wave, and I'm just an idiot. It's okay, though. Ooh, tempting. First, we blow this up. We get the spirit heart behind him, which we're full on. This will still only do half, and because we can get so much out of it, I think we have to play it. Maybe I should have played the other one, too, just because if all the items that they're going to give are random, like, you might get some dope stuff from it. You never know. Okay, no, just kidding. He pays out with the exact same garbage he usually does. And apparently we're still at max HP? When did I get... How did I get health back from that? I'm quite confused, but I will pretend not to be to preserve my manhood. But I'm honestly quite confused by how we recovered from that without taking any damage. So, won't ask questions. I won't question why so many of... No, never mind. No more music references for the day. I'm trying to do like an experiment with myself. I think I may do it over like over my midterm break next week. I want to see, because like I'm the type of person who is always listening to music no matter where I go. Basically, I wake up, the alarm clock on my phone is usually music, whatever I was like listening to the night before. so I listen to it then. I get up, I go to the shower. I turn on my music when I'm in the shower so I can listen. Then I go and I, get in my car to drive to classes, turn on Pandora, plug it into my aux cord. Without turning off the station, I go straight from the aux cord. This room sucks. Let's just bomb our way out of it. Yeah, I'm not interested. Go straight from the aux cord. Okay. Yep. Go straight from the aux cord to headphones. Walk to class with headphones. I basically, am always plugged into music. So I wanted to do like a test of what would happen if I went like a week without listening to music. Would I like go into withdrawal? Because like, it's not necessarily a drug for me, but it is awesome and I listen to it all the time. So I'm just curious, what would happen if I did something like that. Zipper is not interesting. Guppy's head is, so we'll take Guppy's head, and I think we take that over Tear Detonator, just because we're firing so slow that Tear Detonator is not really coming in the clutch for us. Again, not interested. And the Razor Blade will continue. We've also missed our chance for the Hush fight, so even if we get this second Steam sale, there's no way for us to make it work for us. Although we do have some sort of room up here that's either going to be a library or a... It's either going to be a library or a reroll room. It's a double key room, so it could potentially be a reroll room. I would reroll this entire run. I'm not super wowed by what we have going on here. What do we got? It's not going to make me reroll it. I kind of wish that it would have, but we'll keep getting along. When all you got to keep is... Nope. I said no music references, so what are those people called? The Avenged... No, not Avenged Sevenfold. They're like the All-American Rejects. They can get out of my head. We will go back for that chest. I just was a little hasty. We got freaking growth hormones. That's great. Chaos is coming in clutch. Absolutely. Give me some items. We got the freaking leech. We got that. I wish I would have yeared this room. If this last one also contains an item, it contains 2 cards, which contain. What do we got going on here? We got a Temperance, which I will play and blow up. Okay. We also have a 2 of Hearts, which doesn't do anything for us. A good buff for the 2 of Hearts, which I feel like it needs. It's good if you rock a red heart build, but most people I know, except for like maybe early players, are not rocking red heart builds. Most of them you want to get rid of all your red hearts and get these spirit hearts, black hearts, whatever. It would be great if 2 of Hearts would double. Maybe not double the amount of, like, if you're on solely spirit hearts, it should maybe not double, but at least give you like 3, or well, then it just becomes a better Hierophant card. So I don't know. There's got to be some way you can work it to make it a little more viable for the little guy like myself, who doesn't need your stupid red hearts. We get Lard, which I'm not interested in. It's gonna be, again, I just said I wasn't interested in your stupid red hearts, and then the game's gonna put me to the challenge like that. Really do not appreciate said challenge. It's okay though. Oh, almost picked it up, but didn't. So with Contract from Below, and we seem to be getting a lot of chest drops, we're going to get only double chest drops, which are going to be randomized, which contain items, which stinks, because all of these that would have contained items, I'm pretty sure would have contained Guppy items. So we would, like, without a doubt be Guppy by now. But instead, we're just getting some good items in general, which are, giving us a stronger run overall, which I am also for. So, okay. Anybody who's not, Donald Trump is not only for a strong America, he's also for a stronger run, so that's why you should do something for him. I don't know. He's going to rule the world someday, so it's better that we just accept it at this point and move on with our lives. You can move to Canada if you want. He'll take it over, so, sooner or later, he's gonna get to you, so. We have another double key room. Again, I will re-roll this entire run. It's not going to make me re-roll the entire run, but it will make me reroll whatever's on the ground, which is a High Priestess card, a Stars card. Yeah, we'll reroll those, which is going to give us Master of Unlocking, another chest which has a bomb, and an AWAS room. We'll pop AWAS. Nothing that cool. What else we got? I think we rock Yera, and I think we continue with Left Hand. Just make sure that we drop it before we get to... Just make sure we drop it like it's hot before we get down to the floor is a very important thing to do. It's tempting to take no. Because of that right there, we would have not gotten that item. But I think Left Hand still is the trinket for us. And we found our boss fight. That was dumb. For some reason, I thought I had invincibility, and I definitely did not. So let's fight the Heart of Mom. Not the heart of a child. Okay, he almost like receded up into me, which would have been not only a terrifying sentence to say, but no, if this fly could like get up on her in the middle. We'll just sit back here. Not a ton of our shots are going to make it because they're shielded tiers, but the fly will sit on her, and so we shouldn't have to worry about being hit. The fly will tear her to pieces. And we'll get a deal with the devil, see what we get there. We get sad bombs, which, you know, yeah, I'll take. Why would you not take sad bombs? Sad bombs are pretty dope. And we'll go up, which will allow us to use this Joker card. We'll see what the next deal with the devil contains. And we'll go from there. Make sure to drop left hand before this floor is over. Make sure. Alright, that's unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate, but we'll take the 2 black hearts at the very least. Make sure you drop left hand before this floor is over. Make sure you drop left hand before the floor is over. I don't know if I mentioned it, but you should probably, like, drop left hand before the floor is over. Small rock is always a welcome addition to the family. You know what? I'm impressed by my lack of NyQuil passing out yet. Although, once I finish this, I'm going to hit my bed so hard you don't even know. No, I'm not like an abusive kind of relationship type of thing. I don't abuse my bed, I swear. Only on Friday nights. Hi-yo, when your mother's coming over. Okay, well, that's the oldest trick in the book, and you know, I got hit for making a crappy yo mama joke, so maybe I should learn from it and never tell one again. Daddy Longlegs, you wanna? The lack of predictability in his freaking legs coming down is just what's so obnoxious about him. Is that the end? Is that the end? Is it the end? Oh, there's a spider alive. I was like, what the heck? What do we got in here? Yeah, again, we'll do this room as long as it exists because it has the chance of giving us... Yeah, we got Mom's bottle of pills. Really regretting not taking the no now. But you know what? If we didn't have the no, how would we be in the no? That's what my mom always told me. Okay, let's finish this off. Let's keep going. This run's taking longer than I wanted it to. You know, I feel like that's pretty typical with Maggie runs, though. Maggie runs typically run a little bit longer. A, because she's just slower in general. We'll open these. We get Bob's Curse. Again, nothing in there. Bob's Curse, sure. Once we find the boss room, don't forget drop left hand. What's the acronym for that? Don't forget to DFT, DFTDTLH. DFT D Duftiddle Duftiddle. That's exactly what we need to do. It's as simple as Duftiddle. You know, as a business major, it's important that we know our acronyms. Although, what's stupid about business majors is we use the same acronyms for about 37 different things, so you never know what we're actually talking about. Such as like ABC. It's a pretty common one you'll hear. In sales, ABC means always be closing. Like no matter what you're doing in the point of the conversation, you should be trying to, you know, get the close. Not like close you wear, but like the closing of the sale. You got in consumer behavior class I'm in, we're learning about like motivation stuff and like methods of convincing people. And you've got the ABC method there, which is effective, behavioral, and cognitive or something like that. Which is like, you know, 3 different ways to convince somebody with, you know, emotional appeal, with behavioral appeal, and with something else. Not your typical like logos, pathos, stuff like that. But that's ABC. I know there's at least like 2 others. Am I gonna reroll the whole run? Absolutely, we're gonna reroll the whole freaking run, which will also reroll chaos, which is kind of depressing. But we're gonna reroll it. We got spun. What do we have? Magnetic Tears, quad shot. Algas, we can only take 1 of these now, so we'll at least use Algas on the boss. Might as well. We got some weird stuff going on with Sack Dagger. I don't know if you noticed, but it's like rotating in a very weird way. Okay, seems alright. We get greeds from that, which might have given us a Steam sale, but like I said, we'll keep this for now to see if we can become Guppy. Are we Guppy? I don't think we're Guppy. I think we have a lot of flies, though. We may just have the mulligan. Okay, we do have like magnetic tears, though. Okay, let's go ahead and go in here. We're gonna murder this guy. We'll use Alga's Rune. We'll get our weird sacrificial. We're like super strong. I don't know how. Drop the left hand. Just drop it. Drop it like it's hot. We'll go back up here, pick up Yara, double these items on the chest, and yeah, that was a great reroll. The reroll definitely worked out for us in the long run. Is there any other items on this floor? I can't remember if there were other items on this floor that we like left behind. There was Mom's bottle of pills. We should at least go back and see, because the 6th room rerolls all pedestal items on the entire floor. So this is kind of a waste of time, but we should at least go back and see what it got turned into. You never know. Might be freaking Godhead. Well, we don't have... It's probably not Godhead, but... the pinking shears, at the very least, it's a great spacebar item that we can use. So, you know, was it worth the 20 seconds of our life that we lost to go and pick it up? That's for the coronary. What do they call those guys? The what? I don't know what they're called. Alright, now we get super greedy. This guy's gonna... I thought he was gonna give a steam sale, and I was gonna be a little upset. He didn't, so let's not worry about it. Let's get out of this floor. No left hand. Double the items on the next floor. Get 8 more items. Finish off the run. Maybe find an Emperor card to make it a little quicker, if I could be so greedy. Well, oh, okay, don't shoot that, because we'll get Nod Leaf. We'll get the Soul. We will get freaking Sack of Pennies. We'll get this. Bumbo is very large. We'll get Samson's Chain. We will get Mystery Sack. We must also have the Mind, because we know exactly where we're going at all times. So we now have the body, the soul, and the mind, which I really think there should be some sort of transformation for, but you know, I won't. We'll take number 2, even though we have a charge shot, and number 2 is like literally the worst thing you could have when you have a charge shot, because we're going to be dropping turd nuggets all over the place. We must be Guppy. There's no way if we have the mulligan we're producing this many flies. So we get Crack the Sky. Nah, I actually think Crack the Sky is a pretty okay item. However, we must have turned into Guppy. I don't know how. I didn't think you could reroll into Guppy items, but let's see if can we check. We have Guppy's tail, so I mean we must have rerolled into Guppy at some point. So that's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. Oh, we also have 9 lives. So yeah, we did reroll into Guppy because we had Guppy's head. We've gotten Guppy's tail and 9 lives. So what a freaking phenomenal reroll. Probably like one of the best rerolls I've ever had. Even though, well, just the fact that it's Guppy. Other than that, the run itself is not that fantastic. But because we're shooting like really hard to charge, maybe like Cursed Eye even. Yeah, it must be like Cursed Eye, Quad Shot, Magnetic Tears. Cursed Eye and Magnetic Tears are like 2 of my least favorite items in the game. So really in the grand scheme of things, and we really have to fight like multiple brownie rooms. I feel like that's unnecessary. I love brownies as much as the next guy, but sometimes you just gotta give a man some cake. I also really want to know why Sack Dagger is moving like that. Are we done? Are we done? Pop the pink and shears, get in here. Light him up, light him up, light him up. We're on fire, and by on fire I mean we have a 2-win streak, which is not that great. However, it's not that bad either. So that's a 2-win streak. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, go ahead and subscribe to become a citizen of the NyQuil Quickton of PlaycrastiNation today, and I will see you guys next time.